Jesus people. Today I'm going to talk about how God had no obligation to rescue us. Now this is very interesting. See, joy, we don't need to manufacture joy, okay? Joy is a sacrifice, and then it becomes emotion, but we don't need to manufacture it, okay? We need to get healed. That's what we need to do. We need to get delivered and healed. Everyone's have wounded and hurts. Everyone's been mocked and ridiculed, okay? So Jesus, you know, he was mocked and ridiculed, and it says by his stripes, he took stripes on the back, okay, by the whips. Then we're healed by his stripes, right? And so we got to remember that God was mocked and ridiculed, okay? We're born into iniquity and into sin, and our hearts are deceitfully wicked. Who can know it? The Bible even says, hey, a father who is evil knows how to give good gifts. How much more does your heavenly Father know how to give good gifts? Meaning that, okay, we're evil. Basically, we're pickled in sin. We don't even know the difference. A lot of times we don't realize how far we actually are from God, because we're born in sin and iniquity, and we are pickled in it like a pickle. That's why there's familiar spirits that come down generationally, and we don't even recognize them, come down from our fathers, mothers, generationally, okay? So a lot of people, when they're raised, they're hurt, they feel abandoned, and they want to cover and hide that hurt. But see, if we don't expose it to God and give it to him, we won't be healed. And we need to be healed on the inside. We need this soul emotional healing that we need to talk to God about and trust him to heal our wounds so that we can forgive. Okay, we can't, it's pretty much impossible to forgive without healing. We need this supernatural healing of him to reach down and take out that bitterness. See, the bitterness root happens because we're hurt a lot of times, okay? It's not always our fault. We get hurt, and even in spiritual warfare every day you can get hurt. We're led as sheep to slaughter, okay? So God does not, he's not obligated to save us, okay? He's not obligated to anyone to save us. He saved us because he wants to save us. So this is where the joy unspeakable and full of glory comes from. When we realize, like, he's our Savior, he's like the white knight in shining armor that comes and rescues us in the middle of a warfare, and we're fighting, and we're enslaved, and we're going off to slavery, and he comes and he loosens those chains, and he sets us free from slavery, and he offers us to come in and live in his kingdom, which is perfect peace and paradise and love, okay? So that is God's kingdom, and we're offered to live in it, not because he's obligated, okay? So there's no entitlement. See, we can't come to God and feel like he owes us. He owes us an answer. He owes us answered prayers. No, he doesn't owe us anything. In fact, God could have just walked, okay? As soon as man fell, God could have walked, and he wouldn't have ever had an obligation to follow man at all. Not